Good morning, Cedar Park. Today is Thursday, September 12th, and it's an A-Day.
This morning, take a look at an all-new club sport and its inspiring features.
Plus, on this morning's brief, learn about the 2024 presidential debate and its impact.
Also, Austin McAvorsky is in the studio for the very first He Will Spotlight of the year.
Plus, see who's hiring now with Colin Green.
Turn it up because the Wolfcast starts now.
Good morning, Cedar Park, and welcome back to the Wolfcast. I'm Reed Cummins, and I'm joined by Kira Cox and Lulu Lynch.
Spike Ball Club is off to its first year as an official group at Cedar Park, and it's hoping to welcome new members. The sport is a way for students to exercise and stay physical. Students looking for a break from academics might be interested in the club, as it is a new way to have fun and hang out with your friends. Students who aren't familiar with the rules of the game can still join and learn the rules while playing. Spike Ball Club founder and president Chance Meyer explains why he thinks Cedar Park students should join.
The biggest thing for this club is supposed to be fun for everyone. It's not supposed to be like a really competitive club. It's just supposed to be easy for everyone to learn, everyone to join, everyone to...
Spike Ball Club meets every Tuesday at Lake Lane Park from 5 to 7 p.m. To find more information, you can follow the CPHS Spike Ball Instagram and join the GroupMe using the QR code from the posters in the hall.
A different club is back for another year, but with some new changes and format. Hoping to expand the club's opportunities and activities, Chess Club meticulously plans out each meeting. From originally practicing in the library with less prep, the club now gives out specific chess lessons and exactly how to play. They plan to expand their club by teaching people how to play more efficiently. Vice President Dono Chung describes their improvements.
It used to just be like, you just hang out with your friends, don't even play chess half the time. And you just play whatever version of chess you want, like you're feeling that day. But now you're actually learning stuff. You can do puzzles. There's prizes at the end of tournaments and stuff. I'm definitely.
The Chess Club meets in room 2025 every Thursday during Den, so be sure to go check it out.
Up next, let's hear about the VMAs with Charles Corson in this morning's brief right after these announcements.
Good morning, Cedar Park. I'm Charles Corson with today's headlines in this morning's brief. First, Tuesday night's presidential debate brings in 67 million viewers. The first presidential debate between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump drew in 67 million viewers during its runtime Tuesday night, making it the most watched non-sports event this year. Next, Hurricane Francine has made its way to the U.S. and hit the Louisiana coast. On Wednesday evening, Hurricane Francine slammed into the Louisiana coast with over 100-mile-per-hour winds and knocking over 190,000 people's power out. It is currently being listed as a Category 2 storm and continues the series of devastating hurricanes in Louisiana. And allergy season could be worse in central Texas due to the unusually wet summer. The heavy rainfall experienced during the summer months have been one of the main culprits for the heightened fall allergies that have begun to pop up in recent weeks. Finally, MTV's VMAs happened last night and the results are out. Winners include Taylor Swift with the Best Artist, Music Video, Collaboration, Pop, Direction, Editing, and the Song of the Summer. Other winners include SZA, Eminem, Dua Lipa, and the Best New Artist, Chappell Roan. So what did y'all think of the VMAs?
I feel like I speak for all of us. We didn't watch them.
Yeah.
But I heard some notable things about it. I know Taylor Swift I was kind of like a big part of it. And I know that Sabrina Carpenter's song won Song of the Year.
Yeah.
Espresso.
And I also think like Chappell Rowan, like I'd never heard her name before this year, but when Hot to Go became such a big phenomenon, like her name came out and now she's
What
like.
do y'all think about that song?
I personally do not like that song.
Yeah, me
because
neither.
I think it's just overplayed.
I've heard it so much,
Well, and even
but I
if-
never really liked it. Like,
Yeah, if it was the
to
first
begin
time I was
with.
ever listening to it, I still wouldn't like
Yeah,
it.
I think it's just one of those songs that just like gets stuck in your head.
Yeah.
It's not
It's-
actually
it's
like
catchy.
good.
like that
She knows-
song and like the dance that goes with it.
Yeah.
Like
She
anytime it
definitely
plays,
knew
like
what
you'll
she
catch
was
me.
doing when
Yeah.
She wrote that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Charles. Now let's throw it over to Austin Makaborski with an all-new Teal Spotlight right after this break.
Good morning, Cedar Park, and welcome. Good morning, Cedar Park, and I'm Austin Makaborski, and I'm here today with drum major Abby Petty. To get us started, how are you today, Abby?
I'm pretty good. I'm really excited for this interview.
Good to hear it. So Abby, what is your specific role in the band production, and how do you contribute to the overall operations?
So as a drum major, our main goal is just keep the band in time no matter what, especially since we don't have a constant metronome droning the entire time we're performing. So our job is to just stick with the center snare and conduct along with them the entire show.
Okay, so you're like the human metronome.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. And what has your preparation process been like for this new show that y'all are doing?
So personally, I've done a lot of score studies. So I'll have the score in front of me and I'll section it off into little chunks that typically line up with our different pages. I spend a lot of time going through our click tracks. We make click tracks on an app called Tonal Energy, where we have, I'm trying to find the word, different portions with different tempos, and we just listen along with it, conduct along with it all the way throughout the show, so I can have those tempos really stuck in my head, so that way whenever we pull away the metronome and I don't have something to listen to, I have that kind of internalized already.
Oh, wow. That's super cool. Well, how long and how often do you normally rehearse?
So rehearsals typically are around an hour, not an hour, 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty high energy the whole time. A lot of our leadership team keeps it pumped up, which makes me really happy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you kind of need that.
Yeah.
It's kind of a lot. Well, is there any other than of course the long practices, are there any other hurdles or challenges that you might have to overcome with your team members?
The only hurdle that I could really think about is only having 3 drum majors this year.
Oh, right.
Conducting the entire field gets pretty difficult, so especially in the back, we have to have a drum major running from the 50-yard line all the way to the back end zone, then back to the 50-yard line in just one movement.
You gotta have some track player in
Yes.
you too. Wow. Well, I mean, where do you see yourself taking these band skills in the future, if beyond high school?
So I really want to use the leadership experience to kind of push myself into, I guess, really a high-ranking job. I want to do something that allows me to work as a team, but still keep that leadership experience.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, for sure. And then, I mean, just what is the most unexpected thing you've seen from this whole experience as being a band, a drum major?
I've seen the band program shift through a lot of different phases. We've had we've had years where the team has been really soft, quiet, reserved, because that's what the year needed. But this year the team is very high energy, very go get 'em, which I think is going to really help this year.
Yeah, for sure. Well, is there anything else you'd like to add?
I think that's it.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Abby.
Of course.
That's all the questions I have for you today. Thank you so much for coming. And with CPHS News, I'm Austin Makaborski. Back to you guys.
Hello Cedar Park and happy Thursday. I'm Colin Green and here's who's hiring now. First, Raising Cane's is hiring team members. The fast food chicken restaurant is hiring crew members. Crew members can get in flexible hours, health insurance, and paid time off. They pay $12 to $13.50 an hour, and you must be at least 16-year-olds to apply. Next, Elmer Swim School is looking for team members. The Children's Indoor Swim School is searching for workers in the front desk, enrolling students and collecting payments for the customers. Benefits include a flexible schedule and paid training. They pay $13 to $15 an hour, and you must be at least 17-year-olds to apply. Lastly, Dave & Buster's is hiring team members. Dave & Buster's, the arcade and sports bar, is hiring people to provide customer service. They offer free games in the arcade and health insurance. They pay $7.25 to $13.25 an hour, and you must be at least 16-year-old to apply. Those are some of the businesses that are hiring now. With CPHS News, I'm Colin Green. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Colin. And that's today's Wolfcast. Thank you for taking the time to join us during your day.
You can catch anything you missed and more on our X, YouTube, and you should follow us on our new TikTok at CPHS News.
Catch tomorrow's show for a look into what the community is doing to bring safety awareness. With CPHS News, I'm Lulu Lynch.
I'm Reed Cummins.
And I'm Kira Cox. To make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. Have a thunderous Thursday, Cedar Park.